Today I'm going to go over a sorting method called a selection sort. It's the simplest sorting method probably possible. Say that we had a unsorted list and we want to sort this in place. The most straightforward approach of doing this would be to iterate through first the first index number on the array and iterate through all of the other ones to find the minimum number. And once we just figure out which number or which index number contains the minimum number, we swap it against the first position. We move on to the second position and find the next minimum number. Since we already know the smallest number is now on the first position, we can move through the rest of the array to find the next minimum number and do the same to swap it to the second position. We continue on to the third and do this for every single number till we reach the end. This is going to mean that we're going to have to use a nested for loop, and it'll have a big ol' notation of n squared. So let's start with the outside for loop, and we'll call it for I in range of starting at 0 to the length of the array. Next, have our nested loop, and this one's going to start. In fact, it wouldn't need to compare it against itself, so we could start at the next number, I plus j, all the way to the length of the array. And if we're going to do this, we're going to have to subtract 1 on top. Next thing is we want to initialize the min index and set that to the I that we're comparing it against. That way, if it turns out the number is already in position, we'll just swap it against itself. So what are we going to check? We're going to check here if the array j, okay, the index number j in the array, is it less than what we've set out to be the min index from the beginning? If so, then set the min index to j. Once we're done inside for a loop, we're going to do a swap. Python has a nice syntax here that we don't need to use a temporary position. We can say swap min index. Oops. Use that. And swap the two. And once we're finished, we'll return the list. So let's have we have a test array. Let's see what that returns. Indeed, it returns a list that's now been sorted. And just for kicks, let's try another. Here we go.